Australia has reopened its international borders to travellers vaccinated against COVID-19 after isolating from the world for nearly 2 years. Prime Minister Scott Morrison says the country is now ready to take advantage of the economic opportunities.
From the day that I first shut that border, right at the start of the pandemic, which enabled us to have one of the lowest death rates from COVID anywhere in the world, one of the strongest economies to push through this pandemic, one of the highest vaccination rates in the world, we are set up as a country now to really take advantage of the economic opportunities ahead of us.
Businesses are hopeful this will be a major boost to the tourism industry. Now, that has been badly hit by the pandemic. However, tourism officials believe it will take some time before the industry returns to pre-pandemic levels. Roger Maynard tells us more about this reopening.
And a big day for a country which has been effectively closed to the outside world for the past 2 years. Although Australian citizens and permanent residents have been allowed to come and go on a limited basis, most international tourists have been barred from entering Australia because of the pandemic. Well, today all that changed with the border being reopened to foreign travellers as long as they were fully vaccinated against the coronavirus, although the unvaccinated will still have to quarantine for up to 14 days. Some 50 overseas airlines were due to land today, and passengers who arrived here in Sydney this morning were welcomed back with signs declaring "Welcome back world" and Australians in kangaroo costumes as well. Of course, the situation won't return to normal overnight. Tourism chiefs here reckon it'll take around 2 years for the industry to get back onto its feet. And there is still an underlying fear in some countries that Australia could reimpose border restrictions if there's a new and more deadly wave of the virus. But for the moment, today's news is a huge relief to Australia's hard-hit tourism industry. Today's announcement follows health advice which revealed a continuing decline in COVID case numbers. The number of confirmed cases since late last year is about 2.7 million. But thanks to a 90% plus double vaccination rate in many areas, the virus here is now deemed to be manageable.